Airports are often seen as gateways to the world, glittering halls of movement, connection, and dreams taking flight. But beneath the calm voices echoing through terminals and the smiles of passengers rushing to catch flights lies a world most travelers never truly see. A world of secrets, sensors, algorithms, and constant vigilance. Airport security isn't just about metal detectors and bag checks. It's a living, breathing network of technologies and tactics designed to stay one step ahead of human unpredictability. And today, we're diving straight into it, unveiling the top 7 secrets of airport security systems that will completely change how you look at your next flight. Let's start this countdown with something that's hiding in plain sight, yet working harder than you'd ever imagine. Number 7. The psychology of passenger behavior. Before you even approach the check-in counter, the airport is already studying you, from the way you walk, to your posture, to the subtle rhythm of your gestures. Modern security systems rely not only on technology, but psychology. Behavioral detection officers, or BDOS, are quietly trained to read micro-expressions and nonverbal cues that could signal deceit, stress, or malicious intent. You may not notice them, but they're scanning crowds as naturally as you'd read a signboard. It began as a concept inspired by Israel's aviation model, particularly Ben Gurion Airport, known as one of the safest in the world. There, behavioral profiling isn't science fiction. It's standard procedure. Officers look for inconsistencies in eye movement, nervous lip biting, erratic breathing, or even overconfidence that doesn't match the situation. And here's where it gets even more fascinating. Artificial intelligence is joining the game. Machine learning algorithms now analyze body language through CCTV feeds, flagging suspicious behavior patterns before a human officer even intervenes. So next time you stroll confidently through a terminal, remember, you're already part of a silent psychological screening. It's invisible, subtle, and astonishingly effective. But that's just the surface. The next layer goes even deeper, into the world of machines that see beyond what the human eye can ever detect. Number 6. The hidden technology inside your luggage scan. We've all stood by nervously, watching our bags slide into that mysterious tunnel at the X-ray checkpoint. What happens inside that box feels like magic, but it's pure science at work. Modern airport scanners no longer rely on simple 2D X-ray images. They use computed tomography, CT scanning, the same technology used in hospitals, to create detailed 3D images. This means every bag is rotated, sliced into hundreds of cross-sectional images, and analyzed for organic and inorganic materials. AI-powered detection software identifies density, shape, and atomic composition. If you're carrying an unusual blend of materials, say a lithium battery next to liquid containers, the system can instantly flag it. And here's something few passengers realize. Some of these machines are networked globally. Data from suspicious scans can be instantly shared with security centers worldwide, helping detect smuggling or even terror patterns across borders. The next generation of scanners can detect trace chemicals invisible to the eye. Tiny sensors analyze air particles around your bag for explosive residues, narcotics, or chemical agents, even before the bag is opened. Think of it as a sniffing technology without the dog. And speaking of dogs, you might be surprised how advanced their training has become. But that's coming up ahead. So as you stand tapping your foot, waiting for your bag, remember, that scanner didn't just look at what you packed, it understood it. And it's already moving on to the next passenger before you even pick up your belt. Number 5. The biometric revolution. Here's a secret that's redefining airport security faster than you can blink. Literally. Biometrics have transformed from fingerprint scanning to full-spectrum identity recognition. Today, facial recognition cameras are embedded in departure gates, check-in kiosks, and immigration booths. They're not just identifying you, they're verifying that your passport photo, boarding pass, and travel history all align in real time. At Dubai International Airport, passengers can pass through immigration by simply walking through a smart tunnel. Hidden cameras capture your facial and iris data while comparing it to secure databases. No stamping, no stopping. Meanwhile, in Atlanta, Singapore, and London Heathrow, biometric boarding has become so seamless that some travelers don't even realize they've been scanned. And here's the twist. It's not just convenience. It's counter-terrorism at digital speed. By using AI-driven biometric analytics, airports can track high-risk individuals across terminals, even if they change clothes or try to disguise themselves. Some systems measure the unique vein patterns on your face or the heat distribution of your skin to confirm your identity, far beyond what simple cameras can catch. Creepy? Maybe. Effective? Absolutely. The future may even replace passports entirely. Digital identity tokens stored securely in your phone or through blockchain could allow you to move across countries without a single piece of paper. You'll just walk, and the system will already know who you are, where you're going, and whether you're safe to fly. The convenience is thrilling, but it raises a haunting question. How much privacy are we trading for safety? Think about that the next time you smile at the camera before boarding your flight. Number 4. The secret network beneath your feet. Airports are like cities. But what most people don't know is that there's an entire hidden infrastructure running below them dedicated to security. Beneath the terminals, hundreds of kilometers of cables, fiber optics, and pneumatic tubes connect security control rooms, baggage routing centers, and biometric servers. This underground world is where all the data converges, from cameras, sensors, and checkpoints, feeding into what experts call the integrated security brain. At major hubs like Heathrow, Changi, and JFK, these control centers resemble mission command rooms, with AI dashboards predicting potential incidents. They simulate crowd movements, predict choke points, and even model what would happen if a security breach occurred in real time. It's predictive security, not reactive. And you'd be shocked at how detailed these models get. Algorithms can predict how panic might spread through a terminal during an emergency, or how long it would take to evacuate Gate 47A if a bomb threat was called in. In essence, every moment of your airport journey has already been simulated thousands of times before you even arrive. This hidden digital web doesn't sleep. Every luggage tag, every ID scan, every camera feed flows through it, connecting security, customs, airlines, and law enforcement agencies into one invisible command structure. It's the nervous system of the modern airport, unseen but always aware. But while technology works below, there's something equally powerful happening above, in the way humans and machines now work together to detect the unseen threats that slip past all systems. Number 3. The rise of behavioral AI and predictive security. Imagine a security system that knows something's wrong before you do. That's the direction modern airports are heading, using AI not just to respond, but to anticipate. Predictive analytics sift through massive datasets, travel histories, purchase patterns, social media footprints, and even biometric emotional cues. It's controversial, but effective. For example, if someone buys a one-way ticket with cash, avoids checked luggage, and changes their route multiple times, AI systems instantly flag that behavior as high risk. Layer that with facial recognition showing nervousness or avoidance behavior, and you've got a digital red flag raised long before the individual ever reaches security. Tel Aviv's Ben Gurion Airport has pioneered this predictive model, combining machine data with human intuition. The AI doesn't replace officers, it enhances them. It highlights anomalies so that trained experts can focus on a few passengers out of tens of thousands. The result? Faster screening, fewer false alarms, and far stronger prevention. And here's the part most people don't realize. AI can learn from every global incident. When an airport detects a new smuggling tactic or a device hidden in an unexpected material, that knowledge can be shared across international databases within hours. It's like a neural network of security awareness spanning the planet. So the next time you wonder why lines move faster than before, remember, AI is doing more work behind the scenes than any metal detector ever could. Number 2. The invisible air marshal and the human factor. For all the talk of AI, sensors, and surveillance, there's one element of airport security that remains the most unpredictable: the human factor. And no system is complete without it. The invisible layer of protection that most travelers never notice comes from undercover security officers and air marshals. You could be sitting next to one right now, and you'd have no idea. They blend into crowds, trained to observe micro details: a nervous glance, a misplaced bag, a sudden route change through the terminal. They use years of psychological conditioning to read intent, not appearance. And here's where it gets more complex. AI now supports them in real time. Through discrete wearable devices, officers can receive alerts about suspicious individuals identified by facial recognition or behavior analytics in nearby areas. During flight, air marshals coordinate with ground control through encrypted communication channels. If a passenger acts aggressively, those signals trigger protocols long before you hear an announcement. And yes, even flight attendants are part of this layered defense. They're trained in tactical observation, code language, and subtle signaling techniques to report threats mid-flight without alarming passengers. This human-machine partnership creates a living safety web, adaptable, unpredictable, and deeply psychological. Machines analyze data. Humans interpret emotion. Together, they build a system that's almost impossible to outsmart. But there's still one more secret. One that changed everything we know about airport security forever. Number 1. The transformation. After 9/11 and the birth of total security, September 11, 2001, the day that rewrote aviation history and turned airport security into a global obsession. Before that, security checks were almost casual. Identification was minimal. Cockpit doors were unlocked, and liquids were barely restricted. But in a matter of hours, everything changed. Out of tragedy came reinvention. The creation of the TSA in the United States was just the beginning. Airports worldwide began building multi-layered defenses: physical, digital, and psychological. From advanced imaging technology to hardened cockpit doors, from explosive trace detectors to international no-fly lists, the entire aviation ecosystem evolved into a fortress. Today's airport security is not just about preventing attacks. It's about predicting them. It's built on lessons carved from the worst moments in aviation history. Pan Am Flight 103 over Lockerbie, Air India 182, the shoe bomber, the liquid bomb plot of 2006. Every incident added a new layer of protection. Every failure taught a painful lesson that now saves millions of lives. And yet, the most powerful change isn't the technology, It's the mindset. Airport security has shifted from reaction to anticipation, from catching threats to neutralizing them before they exist. Every time you remove your shoes, scan your face, or walk through a detector, you're part of a system fine-tuned by decades of sacrifice and innovation. But here's the ultimate paradox. The safer airports become, the more invisible their defenses get. The cameras shrink, the sensors blend into architecture, the AI hides in silent servers. You'll never see the full picture. And that's exactly how it's meant to be. So the next time you walk through an airport, take a moment. Look around. The calm you feel, the order you see, the sense of safety that lets you focus on your journey. It's all built on layers of unseen brilliance and relentless vigilance. Behind every beep, every scan, and every glance from an officer lies a story of technology, psychology, and humanity working in perfect synchronization. Airports may look like steel and glass, but their true foundation is trust. Trust earned through precision, innovation, and constant evolution. And while you might never see the entire picture of airport security, one thing's for sure. The sky has never been more protected. If you made it this far, you now see airports in a completely different light. What seemed like simple checkpoints are in fact masterpieces of coordination and technology. Every flight you take is the result of an orchestra of invisible systems working together, silently guarding millions of lives, every single day. If you found this exploration fascinating, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Because next time, we're going even deeper into the world where technology meets the skies. Until then, stay curious, stay safe, and always look a little closer. Because in aviation, the most powerful secrets are the ones you never notice.